TTRLM, man, we are back with another clip. You know what I mean? Amen, say, man, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and share to my channel. Like, subscribe, and share to my channel, motherfucker. I'm going to give you 2 seconds. All right, you should be good, man. This is a tragic story. This is also an informative story, man. And this is an awareness story. This incident actually took place on my birthday, February 2nd, at around 7:45 p.m. in Michigan. A routine shopping trip at the Walmart Supercenter in Novi, Michigan turned into a life-altering event for 38-year-old Denise Williams and her 6-year-old daughter Aaliyah. On what seemed like an ordinary day, Denise purchased a Samsung 75-inch smart TV. She was doing it B.I.G. The 75-inch, that smart joint, like that. You hear me? I got one in my house. It's like that, I'm not going to lie. As she approached to exit, her receipt unknowingly slipped from her purse. Unaware of this, Denise continued towards the door, where Trevor McCaffrey, the employee tasked with checking receipts, stopped her and asked for a proof of purchase. Now, I want y'all to remember this name, Trevor McCaffrey. We already know he white. We already know Trevor probably is a Proud Boy advocate. We already know Trevor is on bullshit. Before I even continue the story, just know that Trevor McCaffrey is a racist, Proud Boy advocate on bullshit. Realizing her receipt was missing, Denise calmly explained the situation and flagged down the cashier, who had just processed her transaction. Although the cashier confirmed that Denise had paid for the TV, McCaffrey refused to let her leave, insisting she would not exit without a receipt. Frustrated but determined not to cause a scene, Denise proceeded to her SUV and waved down a nearby man in the parking lot, asking for help to load the large TV into her vehicle. As the man began assisting her, a police car suddenly pulled up. So mind you, the receipt fell from the young lady's bag. It didn't say it in this moment, but she actually flagged down the cashier, saw the cashier, was like, hey, can you tell your man stop tripping? I bought this. She said, yeah, stop tripping. She bought that. And she can leave. But Trevor on bullshit, because I'm sure he probably get a lot of black people coming in that Walmart stealing like shit. And so he didn't want to believe that the Walmart lady really sold her the TV. He probably even believed that the cashier, who I'm sure she flagged down was also black, was in cahoots with Denise in stealing the large 75-inch Samsung TV that he probably wish he could afford to buy, but he can't because he live at home with his mom. Frustrated but determined not to cause a scene, Denise proceeded to her SUV and waved down a nearby man in the parking lot, asking for help to load the large TV in her vehicle. As the man began assisting her, a police car suddenly pulled up. Officer Lindsay Carter, a 28-year-old rookie with a reputation for being very overly zealous, exited the vehicle with her hand already resting on her holster gun. Now, when they say overly zealous, that's white people lingo for she was a extremely racist police officer who took her job extremely too far and actually violated a lot of rights of people. But because she's a police officer in Michigan, it is allowed and accepted. That's what that means, y'all. McCaffrey had called the police claiming Denise had stolen. Now, McCaffrey called the police. The doorman, y'all. Remember this. Trevor McCaffrey is the fucking doorman at Walmart who called the police. Not the cashier, but the motherfucking doorman. He stopped doing his job to call the police on this lady. He should be tried for murder and he should be fired, and Denise should sue the fuck out of Walmart and the police department. Officer Carter immediately confronted Denise, accusing her of theft and demanding that she put her hands behind her back. Put your hands behind your back. Denise caught off guard. Man, what? Tried to explain. Hold on, man. What? Why do I got to put my hands behind my back? Let me explain. Tried to explain that she had paid for the TV and the cashier could confirm it, but Carter's tone grew increasingly aggressive. I said, put your hands behind your back. I don't care about what you talking about. Put your hands behind your back. I know you stole it. You're black. And the white man called. When Denise hesitated to comply with being handcuffed, pleading that she had done nothing wrong, Officer Carter responded with unnecessary force. Get over here. So Officer Carter yanks Denise up by the arm, grabs her, puts her in a chokehold. Chokeholding her, trying to grab her arm. Denise is now in full resist mode at this point because she already is being taken down for no reason. And now she's being chokehold. She can't breathe. So she's trying to get out the chokehold. Aaliyah, she grabbed Denise by the arm, struck her in the ribs. Boom! I said, put your hands behind your back, black bitch. And forced her to the ground, placing her in the chokehold as Denise gasped for air. Aaliyah, still seated in the SUV, watched in horror as her mother struggled, panicking. She remembered the firearm her mother kept in the glove compartment for protection, a weapon Denise had taught her to handle safely. Now, baby, I want you to listen to me. Okay, mommy, I'm listening. If I'm ever in danger and you ever see me in danger, I want you to reach into the glove compartment box, grab the gun, and you're going to first say, stop. If they don't listen, I want you to pull the trigger. You got that? Got it, mommy. When Carter turned toward Aaliyah and appeared, Aaliyah, still seated in the SUV, watched in horror as her mother struggled, panicking. She remembered the firearm her mother kept in the glove compartment for protection, a weapon Denise had taught her to handle safely. Acting out of fear and desperation, Aaliyah retrieved a gun, stepped out of the SUV, and pointed it at the officer, screaming for her to stop. Stop! When Carter turned toward Aaliyah and appeared to reach for her own weapon, Aaliyah fired a single precise shot, striking the officer in the eye. Fuck! Carter collapsed to the ground dead. Aaliyah immediately dropped the gun and rushed to her mother's side, sobbing and begging for her to wake up. Denise regained consciousness moments later as more officers arrived on the scene. Both she and Aaliyah were taken into custody. Ain't that some shit? They done arrested the 6-year-old. However, after a thorough investigation, Denise was cleared of any wrongdoing. The lost receipt was recovered and security footage confirmed that Denise had paid for the TV and had not assaulted McCaffrey. You see, Trevor, that's what McCaffrey motherfucking ass get for being overzealous. And these other fucking officers being overzealous. Luckily, the young lady had a daughter that's a gangster and saved her mother because McCaffrey was going to kill that lady.
But he is insisting that she cannot leave without a receipt.
The young, the little kid. And fuck that man Trevor. Everybody, I need y'all to find who the fuck Trevor McCaffrey is. We gonna make his life a living motherfucking hell. Because he the reason why that overzealous ass police officer got her ass blown away.
She exited the vehicle with her hand already resting on the holster gun.
The footage was also revealed that Officer Carter's excessive use of force, which had escalated the situation unnecessarily. Aaliyah's actions were deemed justifiable as she acted in self-defense of her mother's life. Damn, Aaliyah caught a hat at 6. Niggas ain't doing it like that. And she caught a Fed hat.
But
she going down in history as the GOAT.
When Denise hesitated
everybody in Michigan, y'all better take care of Aaliyah. She is protected. She is a made woman at this point.
Ribs and forced her to the ground.
The incident has ignited widespread debate about systematic racism, the criminalization of black shoppers, and excessive force used by law enforcement. The Williams family has since filed a lawsuit against Walmart citing McCaffrey's false accusations and failure to de-escalate as key contributions to the tragic event. Aaliyah, now at the center of a national conversation, is seen by many as a hero for protecting her mother. The case has become a focal point in discussions about justice, self-defense, and deep-rooted inequities faced by black families in everyday situations.
Trevor, the Walmart employee,
what's going to happen though is this family is going to be targeted by the Michigan Police Department. So I don't know if they want to stay in Michigan, but if they do stay in Michigan, I would suggest them always having a video camera around them, around their car, around Aaliyah. Always having somebody on alert because they are going to be after them. Look at this beautiful young lady, her little chocolate self.
The TV into her car. As they're doing
family of the dead should get the corpse to the morgue. It's going to, I don't know.
She has a reputation of being overly zealous. She exited the vehicle with her hand already resting on the holster gun.
Yeah, she stood on business.
Trevor
baby
called
girl
the
stood
police,
on business,
claiming that she had stolen
and
TV
she a Williams. She looked like one of my little cousins the whole time. We don't play. Matter of fact, Aaliyah, you now my new cousin, Aaliyah Williams, because my mother's name is Williams, and she looked like she looked like Jay Shea daughter.
Carter's tone grew increasingly aggressive.
Jay, she looked like Jay. She looked like Jay. I'm not lying, y'all. This might be my little cousin now.
Denise by the arm,
Shout out
struck
to
her in the rib,
Aaliyah, my little cousin now.